Hello, this is Amanda Caudle, and this is my engagement blog about, and I'm using Google Maps as my resource this time. So I've been using a lot of Google Drive and trying to learn about Google Drive and the Google applications. And so this is one using Google Maps that most people do use Google Maps like to travel somewhere, but you can actually use this as an assignment. And so actually in my second grade classroom right now, we're learning about the 13 colonies and like establishing how America got established. And so anyway, I created this map and I labeled it 13 colonies. So if you go back to this other tab, you can create a map. Hold on, let me go back to my maps. You can go right here where my mouse is and create a new map. This is the one that I've created, 13 colonies. So anyway, you can actually search up here in the search bar anywhere. So like I've already pinpointed Jamestown, and then you can write little notes here, the first settlement. You can also add an image or video. So really the students can add an image of Jamestown that they found that they would like to use, or they can create a video explaining and talking about the Jamestowns and how it became the first settlement in America. You can go over here, you can delete the feature where my mouse is. You can get directions for here, but the students can use that if they want to see how far away it is from their location. It gives the coordinates. Also, so let's add Delaware. So the students we get on here, they want to add Delaware. They're going to pinpoint it, add the map, and then they can write, edit, and down here is a text box that they can write, and they can be one of the 13 colonies. And so I feel like this is super engaging because this also relates to real world learning, because this actually is like an example of a map that they will actually see the rest of their life, and it's connecting it to real world that this actually happened 300, 400 years ago. So they would use this map. They can also go over here and share it. So I could go click enable link sharing, and then I could do drive sharing, and then it should pop up where they could type in my email to send it to me as a teacher, or I would have the option in this assignment where students could work as teams, and so they could be shared within 3 or 4 in a group where they would all work, and I could actually see the edit history because I would be an owner as well. Let me get off here. So anyway, this would be really engaging for them to visualize, look up. They could also just explore the map themselves. I feel like students' interest would be at a very high level. Also, they're not creating this map, but they're like modeling where the colonies are, where these blue pinpoints are. So they're going in and having to add them to those. Also, it gives you a list of what you've added to your map, Jamestown and Delaware. You could do this for important places in the United States, like Washington, D.C. You could use this for your location to give pinpoints of places in your state. If you were doing a research project, you could assign each student a state, and they would have to go in and they could zoom in on their map to find big cities, or if you get really close, you can find it'll show you like locations. Like here it says George Washington National and Jefferson National Forest. So they can really explore this. I feel like it's really engaging for all students. I even find myself interested and engaged in using maps. And so I feel like this is different because Google, this is an application that most people use to get from one location to another. But in this case, you could use this as an assignment, and then I could visually see the edit history on seeing how much a student's worked on it. So I thought this was really neat, and I enjoyed it. And it also connects to cognitive complexity and the real world learning from blogs 1 and 2. So I really liked it. I hope you all did too. And I'll see you later. Thanks.